Kia ora, heavy rain and thunderstorms across parts of the North Island as we go through this afternoon for Monday and also through in towards the morning time on Tuesday as well. You can see, take a look at the satellite picture, a fair curl of cloud pushing that wet weather on towards the eastern side of the North Island. But for thunderstorms this afternoon, it's places like Auckland, the Coromandel and the Waikato. Most likely to see those as we head through the afternoon. You'll see as we go through Monday afternoon, as we zoom in towards the North Island, those showers springing up across those northern parts of the country. Some fairly heavy thunderstorms in places like Auckland, Waikato and the Coromandel as we head through this afternoon. While this low pressure continues to feed that wet weather on towards the eastern coast, particularly in towards the inland ranges of Hawke's Bay, the Ruahine Range, and also those northern parts of Gisborne, Tairafti. But for the thunderstorms this afternoon, it's this area here, those northern areas, we're most likely to find that risk of severe thunderstorms. So we could get thunder, hail, and heavy rain. And in this area here, there's areas from like Auckland, the Coromandel, those western parts of the Bay of Plenty. We could find some really intense bursts of rainfall, as much as 25 to 40 millimetres of rainfall. And that's enough to cause things like rivers and streams to rise rapidly, perhaps some surface flooding, and definitely worth taking that extra care on the roads as well. So that's really as we head through this afternoon, right the way through till 8 p.m. on Monday. Out towards that eastern coast, though, we are looking at those severe weather watches and warnings right away from, say, Carterton down in the Wairarapa up towards those more northern parts of Gisborne, Tairafti. Those areas we've got the warnings, those northern parts of Gisborne, north about Tolaga Bay, could find as much as 100 to 120 millimetres of rainfall through towards the early hours of Tuesday morning, and also those higher parts of the Ruahine Range and up in towards the inland Hawke's Bay ranges. Again, that runs right the way through in towards Tuesday, 70 to 90 millimetres of rain as this low pressure keeps that wet weather feeding through there. So plenty to happen as we go through the rest of today and also through in towards Tuesday morning. As always, you can find the full forecast and the updates on these severe weather watches and warnings at metservice.com.